Hey there, celestial mystics. Okay. It's your girl Tiffany Satchel, your 1111 coach. Welcome back. If this is your first time viewing my content, I hope that you'll subscribe, because on this channel we talk about angels, we talk about magic, we talk about universal laws, and we talk about tarot. We also believe, without a doubt, that we deserve perfect health, abundant wealth, perfect self-expression, and relationships that are love-based and fair exchanges of energy. And I hope I can make you a believer too. Now, Virgo season is nearly over. So, if you've been mindful of your energy and practicing spiritual awareness, I know that you can feel the shift as the cosmos guides each of us through all of the transitions going on in the universe. I should have got one. I'm gonna take the streets because I'm early. Okay, so now if you have no idea what I'm talking about, don't worry. I'm here to help you get on board and simply make the best of wherever you are at this point of your journey, no matter what it looks like. Okay, so well, first let's begin with a recap of where we've been and where we're headed collectively. Let's take it all the way back to Leo season, matter of fact. All the way back to the end of Leo season, I should say. Leo season was all about big energy, personal power, and shining your light. It was like you were standing on stage and performing for an audience. How you viewed your performance and how others viewed it doesn't matter, because you was just getting started. You were actually learning how to harness your inner fire. And there was a lot of focus on stepping up, holding your ground, and pushing forward against any challenges that came your way. If you can think back, I'm sure you can recall having to overcome obstacles and defend yourself or your position in some way, whether it involved your relationships, your career, or your personal goals. So as we transitioned from that fiery and bold energy, we slid right into the energy of Virgo season, at which we then became more focused, grounded, and practical, or at least we felt the need to, or had some type of desire to do that if we were doing the work. All right, so Virgo season is all about refining what we learned and gained during Leo season. So instead of just shining bright as a star, we were prompted to channel that energy into organizing our lives, improving our health and habits in some way, and setting up practical systems that would make life easier. So we each were blessed with the opportunity to streamline our routines to achieve work and life balance, refine our skills in some way, fine-tune our plans, and get serious about the details. Yeah. So here's how that might have looked for you. All right. So when Virgo season first began, the energy you gathered from Leo season created a surge that called you to take action. If you heeded that call, then you were inspired to use your skills, make moves, and bring some structure to your life. You may have noticed that you were more productive. You put some new ideas into motion and became more intentional about your goals. If you set some, if you set any. All right. That's basically because during that period, it was about using your intellect and creativity to start something meaningful, while also taking time to reflect and gain clarity about the direction you wanted your life to go in. And then during the middle of the season, the energy became more about enjoying the results of your hard work. So most of us, if you were doing the work, may have felt a sense of satisfaction as things began to come together in some way. All right. So you may have noticed the benefits of your efforts paying off through personal growth or financial stability, or maybe even how well you've been managing your time. Good job. I'll pat myself on the back. I saw some improvements. All right. So now, if you've been doing the work, you've been blessed to see the fruits of your labor starting to bloom, while still remaining grounded and consistent with your efforts and goals. At the very least, if you've been doing the work, you've discovered where you would like to see and experience some improvements. Okay? So now tomorrow, we enter the last chapter of Virgo season. So this energy is going to shift once again. It's like shift. You know, it's like we're doing this little dance with the universe. All right. I feel one of the important things that we could do is to remember that things are always changing no matter what. However, the decisions we make and the actions we take decipher whether things change into the same things over and over and over again, or something new. So, if you want things to change, now's the time to take back your power. How do you do that? I'm glad you asked. You now have the opportunity to choose to look at things with clarity and precision. This is a time for making decisions with a sharp mind, meaning no distractions, especially when it comes to your goals. So if you haven't set any goals, get to it. Even if you can only commit to one thing, do it. This period in Virgo season asks us to be more practical, even more analytical. Weigh the pros and cons and focus more on long-term stability. So staying grounded and practical is extremely important if you want things to change for the better as we enter Libra season. It's not just about short-term success anymore. It's time to think about today and beyond. It's time to think about creating a solid foundation for long-lasting abundance. Whether that's financial, emotional, or spiritual. Each of us have different needs and desires. So think about which ones you want and go for it. If you prepare now, you'll experience a beautiful transition from Virgo season into Libra season. The energy is preparing to shift us from practical, self-focused work into something more balanced, harmonious, and relational. So Virgo is all about organizing and perfecting. Your inner world. And Libra says, now take those lessons you've learned and bring them into your relationships and partnerships. Okay? So, during Leo season, you said, I will. During Virgo season, you said, I analyze. In Leo season, it's I balance. So during this transition, you'll feel a pull to move away from the details and start thinking more about creating harmony between your needs and the needs of others. All right. And this season also asks us to strive for harmony, not just within ourselves, but also in how we connect with the people around us. So, if you're doing the work, you'll feel more open to collaboration and partnerships and working with others to achieve mutual goals. And since Venus rules Libra, you'll receive help with sharing the skills that you've developed during the previous season in a way that uplifts your relationships and creates a sense of peace and equality. It's a season of compromise where the focus shifts from what do I need to do for me to how I can create harmony with those around me. So as we move from Virgo to Libra, think about how you can balance the inner work you've done with your external interactions. Venus wants to help each of us bring more fairness, more beauty, and more harmony into our lives in a way that benefits both you and the people around you. Look at this, 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 look at you. Terrible. Shameful. Neither one of us made it. Look at this. Ridiculous. All right. So my fellow mystics, before this shift fully sets in, take a second and pat yourself on the back. Because you made it through Leo and Virgo season. No matter how things look in your life, all right? If you're not in jail, or if you just got out of jail, and that can be physically or spiritually, you're doing just fine. Celebrate the progress, the growth, and the structure you've built or what you're in the process of building. Okay? Now, what if you're in jail? Whether spiritual or physical. Just go with the flow. Learn your lessons and take responsibility for where you are right now. Taking responsibility for your life is how you take back your power. Okay? So now when we blame others for our situations, that puts us in the victim mindset. And at this point, that perspective is useless. it's utterly useless to you. All right? So you're going to honor where you are and commit to making better choices for yourself. All right? Now, one of the best things that you can do, one of the best techniques that I learned when I've been in spiritual jail, okay? Of course, everybody's been in spiritual jail. What the fuck? Because we all, we've all experienced, made bad decisions, right? All right? So now, the key thing to do is to forgive yourself and everyone else, okay? And this will help you tremendously. At the very least, you can tell yourself, I owe no man anything and no man owes me anything. Okay? So what happens when you repeat this statement over and over and over and over again, consistently, whenever that you feel the victim mindset, whenever you're aware that you're in this victim mindset? This phrase will help you to release emotional and spiritual debts. Ooh, can you see me? Oh, okay. I don't know. I can't really see the video. It's really bright out here. It's like, let me see something. Yeah, my light is over here. Did I stop it? Okay. It's still recording, right? Okay. This phrase will help you to clear your path so that you can work with a clean slate and a clear mindset. Okay? So remember, you're going to tell yourself, I owe no man anything and no man owes me anything. Okay? Especially if you're in spiritual jail. I'm helping you. Hey, what she say? Free game, free game, free game. That's right. Here's some free game from the 1111 coach to help you get out of spiritual jail. Okay? All right, so I hope that you found this content helpful. Leave a comment below sharing your thoughts on what I shared. Okay? From the bottom of my heart, I wish you'd experience abundant wealth, perfect health, and harmonious relationships with yourself as well as with others. I love you with that agape kind of love, and I'll see you on the next vid. Peace.